Everything's turning black. Still don't know how I'm gonna make it back to the other side, back where the others lie. Feels like it always drags me back again, back to the start again, back where I ought to been. Feels like the clock keeps turning back again, back where it all began, coming around again. Yeah, but I know this time I'm alive, and it feels like I'm on fire, but it's right on time. I'm alive, but it feels like I'm on fire, and it's right on time. I'm alive, I've been justified.
In the 21st century, a weapon will be invented like no other. This weapon will be powerful, versatile, and indestructible. It can't be reasoned with. It can't be bargained with. It will feel no pity, no remorse, no pain, no fear. It will have only one purpose: to return to the present and prevent the future. This weapon will be called the Terminator.
You're dead, honey.
What day is it? The date!
12th May, Thursday.
What year?
I'm here to help you. I'm Reese, DN 38416, assigned to protect you. You've been targeted for termination.
Why does it want me? Why me?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Terminator. Your future is in its hands.
TGIF, Jennings County, I'm Damon, and you are watching JCTV News. The big news of the day is that the first 9 weeks report cards will be going home today. Jennings County Middle School is looking for certified lifeguards to work at the middle school pool. Anyone interested, please contact Mike Wagner at the middle school. Archery will be having a meeting in the Commons on Tuesday at 6:30. Anderson University will be here for a college visit next Tuesday. Don't forget that clocks need to be turned back 1 hour on November 3rd. The 2019 elections will be held on Tuesday, November 5th. Only the city of North Vernon will be having elections this fall. The city Halloween hours next Thursday night will be from 5:15 until 8:30. Finally, the 2019 Touch of Class will be on Friday, November 8th, and Saturday, November 9th. Here's your 7-day weather forecast from Channel 13 in Indianapolis.
Na sexta-feira, a máxima é de 60, a mínima de 45, com dia ensolarado. No sábado, a máxima é de 58, a mínima de 52, com períodos de chuva. No domingo, a máxima é de 61, a mínima de 44. Na segunda, a máxima é de 62, a mínima de 40, com dia ensolarado. Na terça, a máxima é de 60, a mínima de 36. E na quarta, a máxima é de 52, a mínima de 33, com chance de chuva. Na quinta, a máxima é de 50, a mínima de 33, com dia molhado.
Thanks. It's sectional time for our fall sports teams, and the cross-country team is going to semi-state. Here's your sports.
Lay. Sir. Yeah.
Kane is in the building, nigga.
Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun up? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
This is Coach Jones, and I approve this message. I want to be your coach.
Good afternoon, sports fans. The football playoffs will begin tonight. The Panthers will be on the road to Martinsville. You can listen to that game on our school channel. The girls cross-country team and boys cross-country teams will be advancing from the regionals to Brown County semi-state tomorrow. It starts at 11:30 a.m. In regional action, Columbus North and East and Seymour have the weekend off. Madison will be home to Greenwood. Fellowship of Christian Athletes meet every Thursday morning at 7:15 in Mr. Cummings' room 210.
On the college level, Indiana needs one more game to be bowl eligible. The Hoosiers will play at Nebraska on Saturday. Purdue will host Illinois, and 8th-ranked Notre Dame will play 19th-ranked Michigan. On the national level, Houston travels to Washington for Game 3 of the World Series tonight. The Astros are down 2-0. Your hometown Pacers will play the Cavs tomorrow night. Finally, your first-place Colts will be home to play Denver on Sunday. Here's a look at the weekend sporting events. Tonight, the football teams will be traveling to Martinsville to begin the sectionals. On Saturday, the boys and girls cross-country team. It's Friday. Time for another movie trailer.
And initiate sequence.
Gina, I'm home.
Memories are made of this.
What is this place?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed. At RST, we'd rebuild the most important assets in the U.S. military. Soldiers like yourself. You're the first who we've successfully managed to bring back, but improved, enhanced. With the technology in your veins, you have an army inside you that will not only make you stronger, it will heal you instantly.
Holy shit.
Now tell me, do you remember anything?
Gina.
Where are you going?
I've got unfinished business. I'm gonna find the man who murdered my wife and kill him.
Oh, that's not good. All right, shut him down. And initiate sequence. Okay, who is the next target for elimination?
Memories are made of this.
Tell me, do you remember anything?
Do I know you guys?
I don't think so.
They've been manipulating you. What you think is real sometimes ain't.
And initiate sequence.
Control me forever.
Sure about that? Revenge is what makes a man like you exceptional.
You know nothing about men like me.
That is absolutely fantastic.
I feel like I just heard this. Are they playing this on repeat?
It's an instinct. A feeling. The Force brought us together. We're not alone. Good people will fight if we lead them.
People keep telling me they know me. No one does.
But I do.
Long have I waited. And now, you're coming together. Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny. The Force will be with you.
Always.
Here's a look at October 25th, this day in history.
October 25th, 1962. In New York, the Cuban Missile Crisis takes center stage at the United Nations Security Council. Ambassador Adlai Stevenson presents photographic evidence of Soviet missile bases in Cuba. Stevenson challenges Soviet Ambassador Valerian Zorin in this memorable Cold War exchange.
You're in the court of world opinion right now, and you can answer yes or no. You have denied that they exist. I want to know if I've understood you correctly.
Continue your statement, please. You will receive the answer in due course. Do not worry.
I'm prepared to wait for my answer until hell freezes over, if that's your decision.
1971. China's seat at the United Nations changes hands. The UN General Assembly votes to admit communist mainland China and expel Taiwan. 1983. An American-led force invades Grenada to oust a leftist government allied with Cuba and the Soviet Union. President Ronald Reagan calls the action necessary to protect U.S. citizens on the Caribbean island nation. 1854. The battle that inspires the poem The Charge of the Light Brigade happens during the Crimean War. An English brigade of more than 600 men, facing hopeless odds, charges Russia's army during the Battle of Balaclava and suffers heavy losses. 1400. Geoffrey Chaucer, author of the Canterbury Tales, one of English literature's greatest works, dies in London. And 1999, golfer Payne Stewart and 5 others are killed when their Learjet crashes in South Dakota after flying uncontrolled for 4 hours. Stewart was 42 years old. Today in History, October 25th, Carlotta Bradley, The Associated Press.
Let's see what's making internet news.
You may not be sharing the road with them anytime soon, but that doesn't make this any less impressive. Rats can drive cars. Researchers at the University of Richmond in Virginia taught rats to drive a tiny car made of a plastic food container as part of a study on mental health. With 3 copper bars for steering, rats press the right, left, or center bar in order to steer the car in their desired direction. In rectangular driving ranges that measured up to 4 square meters, food was placed at increasingly large distances in order to encourage the rats to navigate around the arena to reach their prizes. The rats were divided into 2 groups, one in enriched environments, filled with toys that the rats would be interested in playing with, and one group housed in normal cages. The rats housed in cages were far more likely to fail their driving tests than the rats housed with toys meant for brain stimulation. According to Kelly Lambert, a professor of behavioral neuroscience and one of the researchers on the project, that means the complex environment led to more behavioral flexibility. After analyzing the feces of the rats for hormones associated with stress and resilience, the researchers found that the training made the rats less stressed. Lambert stated that regardless of the housing, the training itself changed the hormones in a healthy trajectory. This has wider implications for humans, and Lambert and her colleagues believe that this research could be used to obtain a better understanding about our mental health, saying, "The rat is an appropriate model for the human brain in many ways, since it has all the same areas and neurochemicals as the human brain, just smaller of course. Although humans are more complex than rats, we look for universal truths about how brains interact with environments to maintain optimal mental health."
Breakfast at the high school on Monday will be bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, fruit choice, juice, and milk. Monday's lunch will be cheesy nachos or cheeseburger, baked french fries or mixed green salad, fruit choice, and milk. Don't have cable and want to watch our school channel on the internet? We can be found on our website. Check us out at www.jcsc.org. Our news program can be seen Monday through Saturday at 2:56, 5:30, 7:30, and 9 p.m. Then it replays the following day at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Does your nonprofit group have something to announce on our school channel? Send us an email at tv@jcsc.org. Well, that's the weekend show. Have a great weekend. See ya!